What's up, everybody? My name is Just Jen. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. You're more than welcome to join my amazing squirrel family. We're kind of a little bit crazy. We have a lot of shenanigans going on, but we have fun and we love each other. Yay! If you're not new, welcome back. You already know what's up. Today, I've been waiting to do some reactions to Dave Chappelle. Now, this man is one of the funniest comedians ever, and I love Dave Chappelle, always have since the Chappelle show and all of that drama that ensued. He was recently attacked on stage and he put a beating down. That's my man. All right, also, he's from my home state of Ohio. Yes, so I have to represent Ohio, right? Now, this is something that I'm extremely passionate about. Cancel culture. Now, Dave Chappelle completely destroys cancel culture for 8 minutes straight. Oh my God, I love Dave Chappelle. Can you tell? All right, then. Oh my God, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Dave Chappelle.
Hey, if you do anything wrong in your life, and I find out about it, I'm gonna try to take everything away from you. And I don't care when I find out. Could be today, tomorrow, 15, 20 years from now. If I find out, you're fucking finished.
That in itself defines cancel culture. Now, I call them the cancel culture vultures because they will nitpick at anything. Doesn't matter if it's been dead on the side of the road for 10 fucking years. Absolutely. The cancel culture, man. Cancel culture out there. Mind your own business. Just saying. I'll go back a little bit because every time I pause it, I'm going to rewind it a little bit so you can hear what Dave had to say again.
15, 20 years from now, if I find out, you're fucking finished. Who's that? That's you. That's what the audience sounds like to me.
Tells it like it is.
That's why I don't be coming out doing comedy all the time, because y'all niggas is the worst motherfuckers I've ever tried to entertain in my fucking life.
Are you surprised though by the criticism that's come your way?
No, and I don't mind that people get upset. Some of this criticism, like, is helpful. Like, I get educated by it. I don't necessarily agree with all of it, but I learn about a lot of things, you know, just from my... I
swear to God, this might be the...
Hang on a second. PBS, do you not know who you are interviewing? Somebody that you don't want to bait is Dave Chappelle, because he's going to tell you how it is. This is why I love Dave Chappelle so much. Number 1, he's from Ohio. Number 2, he tells it like the fuck it is. Number 3, he's one of the most hysterical human beings on the planet. Number 4, he don't care who you are, he's making fun of you. Nobody is safe when it comes to Dave Chappelle. Nobody. Oh, I didn't rewind it. You know, PBS though, really? Now, I'd expect them to, let's say, interview Big Bird. Dave Chappelle, come on now.
Things. You know, just from my...
I swear to God, this might be the noblest of professions. Robin Williams had a bar that I loved. He said comedy is the only job you can have where you can use everything you know. And that's true. You can use more than you know. You use what you think. Use it. Don't be afraid. Don't let these bitch-ass niggas button your lip.
Could you imagine Robin Williams saying that? I mean, I could. Comedians, you know, a lot of them have a lot of personal demons that they struggle with. I know hurt people love to make people laugh. You know, it's something about making somebody laugh. It just makes you feel good. I wish I could see Dave Chappelle in a setting like this, because he just came to Cleveland and I was so upset because tickets were like $1,000. And I was so bummed because I can't afford to pay $1,000 to go see Dave Chappelle. I can't. It's just not happening. I got a kid in college and I got a 4-year-old that I tote around everywhere. Imagine that, taking my 4-year-old to Dave Chappelle. Oh my God, he would be dropping MFers and N-bombs. Oh Lord. He's right though. He's right. It's about experience. It's about life. Real things.
Be afraid. Don't let these bitch ass niggas button your lip. Say it anyway. It took us 400 years to figure out as a people that white people's weakness the whole time was kneeling during their national anthem. That's a brittle spirit. That's right, nigga. On the rockets, regular. Ah! Ah! What are you doing, nigga? Stand up!
Comedy.
Bad things happen to someone else. That's not necessarily funny.
Look at it this way. I grew up in the crack epidemic. I tell jokes about it. I grew up in the crack epidemic, and now there's an opioid epidemic. Are they treating the opioid epidemic the way that they treated the crack epidemic? No, this is a national health emergency.
Well, to be fair, when the crack epidemic happened, the worst thing that could happen is somebody would be putting your car on cinder blocks. The opiate epidemic is so much worse because people are dying. It doesn't matter what color they are. That is non-discriminatory. It doesn't care if you're old, young, black, white, Asian, rich, poor, police officer, not police officer, judge, lawyer, doctor. It doesn't matter. Either or are bad. The crack epidemic was terrible. And it spiraled out of control and spawned some really tough drug laws. The war on drugs, Nancy Reagan, what else was there? The true crime bill. Yeah. PBS. Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna get whatever the fuck is on his mind. And I try not to swear so much, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna be myself. So rewind it just a little bit because I want to see what Dave has to say about this.
Treated the crack epidemic. No, this is a national health emergency. When we were coming up, we were policed by the National Guard. Addicts were criminals. Now
They're
they
not.
understand addicts are sick people. And maybe it's because the demographic of the opioid epidemic is not the same demographic of the
He
crack.
has a point there, though.
Racially. I mean,
Right.
you're talking about race.
Right, so now that your community is getting destroyed, is a whole nother ball game.
I think that we've progressed so much so since the 80s, thankfully. What he does say is absolutely truth, though. It was looked at like just criminals. And when the opiate epidemic first started, though, it also did that because I myself was locked up at being one of those addicts, one of those criminals. I was treated like a criminal, for simple drug possession. I did time in prison, so I understand where he's coming from, but also, I was in that epidemic, in the epicenter of that. So I understand. But back in the 80s where the crack epidemic was, yeah, predominantly black neighborhoods were really affected. You know why? Because crack cocaine was for poorer people. Cocaine was the rich man's drug. And when, I think his name was like Highway Rick or something, brought the crack into the inner cities, it just exploded because how cheap it was. But it's so destructive, no matter what race.
And then it's a huge window of empathy. Oh my God, we can see each other. We both
Not
went
at
through
first.
similar pain. But I'm just saying, everything's funny that happens to you is more about empathy. That you there, but for the grace.
You guys gotta remember,
Truth.
I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because it's funny. And
Hold on a minute. Say that again, Dave Chappelle. He's not saying it to be mean. He's saying it to be funny. We seemingly forget that this is this man's job to entertain us as a comedian, right? Dave Chappelle should not be getting physically attacked, verbally attacked, cancel culture just going after him left and right. Listen, I would not want to be on Dave Chappelle's bad side because he would roast the shit out of me. He would nitpick everything. I would be like sitting there crying in the fetal position. Like, I can't, I waved the white flag, man, I'm done. I love him. I love him. I think he speaks what's on his mind. And he will make fun of anybody, everything. And when life is so serious all the time, he delivers. He makes us laugh all of the time. So I want him to say this again.
Ain't it to be mean? I'm saying it because it's funny.
It's funny.
And everything's funny till it happens to you.
I'm not afraid of other people's freedom of expression. I don't use it as a weapon. It just makes me feel better. And I'm sorry if I hurt anybody, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. Everything's supposed to...
Oh, that clip was so sarcastic, by the way. That was Dave Chappelle's sarcasm at its finest. Yep, I'm sorry if I offended you, yada, yada, yada. I said what I'm supposed to say. I apologize. I'm sorry. That was freaking hilarious. I want to see it again.
I'm not afraid of other people's freedom of expression. I don't use it as a weapon. It just makes me feel better. And I'm sorry if I hurt anybody, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. Everything I'm supposed to...
There's a more important reason that I would stop doing comedy right now. And this reason is the real reason that's been percolating, and it really is the crowd, not you. I'm talking about the crowd on the big stage. It's too hard to entertain a country whose ears are so brittle.
Right.
Motherfuckers are so sensitive, the whole country is turned into bitch-ass niggas.
What was that? What was that, Dave?
Motherfuckers are so sensitive, the whole country is turned into bitch-ass niggas.
Truth.
Everything you say upsets somebody. You know, I can remember when it all started. It was when I was doing Chappelle Show. When I was doing
Chappelle Show. Ooh. Love it. I'm Rick James, bitch. What the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Chappelle Show. I used to do the show, and then on the weekends I do like concerts and shit like that. So I'm doing a concert, and there was a couple in the front row, beautiful couple. The wife was obviously Asian. You could see it in her face.
Now you see why he's my favorite?
The husband, this motherfucker was mysterious, to say the least. Couldn't quite pinpoint where he was from. Caramel-colored fella, very nice hair, but he could have been from anywhere. Bangladesh, Mexico. I can't guess with a nigga like this. All I knew for sure about this guy is that his wife was a bitch. I could see that in her face, too. No, he was laughing and having a good time. And
She was probably sitting there like this. All stank face. Complete stank face. Man, give me that front row seat, lady. If you don't want it, I'll take it. And I will piss myself laughing with Dave Chappelle. Come on, man. Look, man, if you have the inability to laugh, do not go to Dave Chappelle, because he, out of thousands, a sea of 1,000 people, he will pinpoint you and be like, motherfucker, why aren't you laughing? And he's gonna roast the shit out of what you're wearing, how your hair looks. Dudes, seriously, comedy, it's supposed to make us laugh. Stop taking life so seriously all the time. I can't wait to see what he says about this woman.
I could see that in her face, too. No, he was laughing and having a good time, and she was scowling at me at a goddamn comedy show. I couldn't figure it out. And then I realized at some point that she was pregnant, and I was smoking on stage. I said, oh my God, that's probably why she's mad. So I started to put my cigarette out, but then she hit me with one of them fake non-smoker calls. So I just kept smoking. I thought to myself, bitch, that baby will be fine, relax. And I tried to break the tension. I just asked her, that's all I said. I go, hey, where are you guys from anyway? And I could tell that she was on to me. She goes, very condescendingly, she says, I'm from California.
Oh.
If you're asking my ethnicity, I am Chinese. And her husband was just cool about the shit. He was like, I'm Mexican, bro. I said, well, I'm sorry if I offended you by asking, but you're a very beautiful couple. And miss, there's no question that you're gonna give birth to the hardest working baby this world has ever seen. That's not a bad joke.
It's true.
She got very upset. She got up to leave immediately, but she didn't just leave. She had to take one last dig at me on the way out. I will never buy one of your fucking DVDs again, Dave Chappelle.
I will. Don't worry.
I
all
said,
will.
ma'am, with all due respect, Chinese people don't buy DVDs. And the crowd went crazy. We were all laughing, having a good time. I didn't even think anything of it. And then, just 3 days later, this lady sends a fucking letter to my promoter telling him not to book me for shows anymore because I was, quote, racist, and I'm quoting her, insensitive to the nature of my interracial marriage.
Are you not? Look. Oh my God. Dave Chappelle is married to a white woman. No, Asian. He's married to an Asian chick. Last time I heard, yes. Yes. Oh my God. Bringing race into everything. Really? The only person in the world that could do that is Dave Chappelle, because he'll make fun of every motherfucker.
I was like, word, bitch, I was. If she had just done a little bit of research, she would know that I myself am in an interracial marriage. That's right. In fact, my wife is Asian too.
Dave!
Surprise, bitch. I'll see you on Thanksgiving.
Hold on again. One more for that joke. Surprise, bitch. I'll see you on Thanksgiving. You know what? This is what I mean when people open their damn mouth before they know what the fuck they're talking about. Dude, did you not Google him? Have you not followed him? You've bought his DVDs before because you said you're never going to buy another one again. He's talked about his wife. I know about his wife. My God. Oh my God. People are so damn stupid. I need a piece of chocolate.
But my wife's not Chinese. She's Filipino. That's right, that's right. And our kids are Puerto Rican somehow, so there you go. I don't give a fuck about interracial marriage. In fact, you know what? My mother is half white. A lot of people don't know that. Well, all right, you were a little too excited, but okay. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but it's true. You can't tell looking at me.
I love
but if I grew my hair out, you would think you was at a fucking Cat Williams concert. My shit is beautiful.
Another funny motherfucker. Cat Williams. If you guys have any more suggestions for Cat Williams, especially, drop them down below in the comments.
But motherfuckers are just taking it too far. I don't know why or how everybody got this goddamn sensitive. You know who hates me the most? The transgender community.
Oh my God. He's been attacked by not one transgender, but I think now two. Look, it doesn't matter again who you are. It doesn't matter if you want to be trans, gay, straight, lesbian, bi, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Q, minus sign, divide sign, colon, semicolon, whatever. Dave Chappelle is going to make fun of you at all costs to make us laugh. All right, guys, that does it for me. My name is Just Jen, and we just watched 8 minutes of Dave Chappelle just obliterating cancel culture. You know, I said it before. There's an easy fix to it. 3 words. Mind your business. I put an extra syllable in there because I just could. Mind your business. That's all. That's all it takes. It should not make or break you what other people do with their life. If they want to be an asshole, let them. You don't have to be one, but by infiltrating your nose where it doesn't belong constantly, that too makes you an asshole. All right, you guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell as well. If you don't know how to do it, it's quite simple. I'll show you. Click, whack, boom. There it is. All right, you guys, my name is Just Jen. I have a Patreon for interested in supporting the Patreon. The link will be down below. I also have an amazing Discord family where we're going to have movie nights and all kinds of fun stuff. You can see the song requests. You can apply for song requests on there. You can even talk to moi. All right, guys, I'm also on social media. If you want to follow me, my links are on my channel. I'll also link it all below. I'll link the original video below in the description as well. If you want to steal this and react to it as well, I got your back. All right, you guys, I'm Just Jen. Take care of yourselves now. And if you don't know how to laugh, learn. It's quite easy. Ha, ha, ha. See? All right, guys, love y'all. Just Jen. See ya. This motherfucker's hilarious. Dave Chappelle for president.